Well, folks, it is travel day. Today is Monday. It's just me and Mom left here at camp, and to be honest with you, the area really cleared out as of yesterday. It is so quiet around here, but I have been at this location south of Flagstaff, Arizona since Wednesday, definitely ready to move on. I cannot wait to see my girlfriend Stacey today. We are going to have a lot of fun in New Mexico, even if that means chilling around camp and catching up on the gossip, you know what I'm saying? So, very much looking forward to that. I have errands to do in the meantime, though. I need to pick up a prescription that I had called into a local pharmacy here, Planet Fitness to shower, pick up a few things, dump my trash, get water, do all of that. But it's only 9 a.m., so I'm making good time, and then I'll have a 3.5-hour drive once I get on the road after errands. So we're gonna finish packing up and hit the road. I have my small Jackery back from my mom. I had just left it at her house like after my meetup, but I totally forgot about it. Now I have it back. She has a big power station that I gave her, so this will be good for me for now since my rock pals died, and I'm able to charge it up via my van because it is so small. It's only drawing 42 watts, as you can see, and yeah, that's good. I'm happy to have it back. I need it this week. Well, friends, I'm glad I left camp when I did this morning because it has taken me 3 hours to get everything done. I had to get gas, get groceries, pick up a prescription, went to the dispensary, got water, Planet Fitness, had lunch, literally everything. So I am now ready to finally go. It is 12:20 and I have a 3.5-hour drive. Time to go see Stacey. New Mexico, here we come. Alright, y'all, I arrived to Stacey. We were chatting for a bit, and then I was getting the van, put away my groceries and all that stuff. It's really super windy. I just kind of got a reprieve, actually, and I'm like hiding out on this side of my van so I can film. But I'm going to show you the campsite. It is free. I'm in New Mexico. We have a shade pavilion. Well, so Stacey and I each have a campsite. Shade pavilion, large concrete pad with a picnic table, vault toilets that are very clean, and trash. So this is really awesome. I think there's like 10 to 14 campsites, again, free. We are on national monument land. This is amazing. Y'all, the wind today has been crazy. Like, Stacey and I were just sitting out trying to chat, and it's just so windy. Unfortunately, tomorrow's supposed to be even windier. But it is what it is. This is just how it goes. The weather overall, though, is going to be really nice. New Mexico is an hour ahead of Arizona in terms of time. So it's like 7:30 here, 6:30 my time. I got everything done that I needed to get done. And like I said, Stacey and I were kind of hanging out and chatting. I'm excited to put out my trail cam tonight. I have a feeling that we're in like prime wildlife territory. Don't know for sure. Guess we'll find out. I got nothing. I got 0 on my trail cam in Munns Park. So the Diamondbacks game is about to start. I'm going to watch it. Stacey doesn't have any service here. She has T-Mobile. I have 2 bars. I have Verizon. She has Starlink, so that's fine. I have plenty of service to like watch my shows and do all of that. I will need to take out my cell booster to get up a video tomorrow, but Verizon is always the best carrier on the western portion of the country, so it's good for me in this scenario. But I'm really excited about this spot that we have. This is fantastic. Whoops, I stopped recording. I was just gonna say I'm so happy to be here. Hi friends, good morning. Slept really well last night here in New Mexico. The low was only supposed to be around 47 last night, so I just used my 2 micro fleece blankets. That was awesome. I think tonight it'll be about 42. Tomorrow night's supposed to get down into the 30s, so I might have to bust out my down or my heating blanket for that night, but overall, I got really good sleep. It's supposed to be 75 today, but with really high winds. So I'm not really sure how much Stacey and I will be able to hang out outdoors, but should still be a beautiful day nonetheless. I did get a few critters on my trail cam last night, so let's take a look. By your command. Hopefully I can get more desert rabbits. I've been seeing desert rabbits the last 25 years. They even, come into your backyard in Arizona, but they're super fun to see on the trail cam. And yeah, so I enjoyed that. Less mice, more rabbits for me, please. I'm currently drinking my coffee, catching up on a few things. New Mexico is actually an hour ahead of Arizona, so I woke up my phone said 9, but it was really 8 my time, so that was good. I'm ready to kind of get my day started. I want to get my bed made and my van cleaned up before all the wind hits. I also want to remind you that if you are a channel member of mine and you are on the traveler tier, you do get my pin locations on the community tab here on YouTube. So when I go to new places and it's worth sharing a pin, I absolutely share that with you guys. If I end up at like a crappy place that I wouldn't recommend, I don't share those pins. But travelers, especially when I'm actively traveling to new places, be sure to check out that community tab. That way all of you members can get my location. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Thank you to all of my members, and especially to the travelers. I appreciate you guys. Okay, time to finish my coffee and get to it. I wish it wasn't so windy, but I'm not going to complain about it because at least it's really beautiful, and I wouldn't mind it as much if I was here alone, because I'd say, oh well, I guess I'm just going to be stuck in the van all day. I need to get work done. I need to do whatever. But Stacey's here and I want to hang out with Stacey, but we're both like, well, this sucks. So anyways, but I just talked to her outside, and I'm going to make us some breakfast burritos. So it's always more worth it for me to cook and go through all that hassle if I can cook for somebody else. So I'm excited to cook for my friend, and then I'm going to deliver it to her because Stacey works. So I said, girl, I got you. Make you breakfast, deliver it with some salsa. Is that an ant? Bro, why is there an ant in my van? Bruh. y'all. Okay, I gotta get this ant and then make breakfast. Okay, y'all, it's like Uber Eats, but Amanda eats. I know. Okay, Amanda eats, Uber Eats, DoorDash, give me 5 stars. I feel like I'm back in quartzsite with this wind. So this has been a struggle, and I don't want to keep sounding like I'm complaining and bitching about it. I mean, I am a little bit, but I'm just trying to like work it out. It's weird because of course Stacey and I are here together on this week where it's incredibly windy. So I did a little bit of research and I was thinking, man, if we just go like 45 minutes away, can we get out of this wind? Maybe it's just this spot, maybe we're in like a valley or something. No, it's extremely windy everywhere, so I don't think we can escape it. There goes my shoes. My shoes have flown away a few times today. What I did was I just swapped my van around. So my trunk is now kind of under the pavilion, and I'll show this to you guys. It is helping a little bit because it is helping a little bit because of the coverage of the pavilion. And then now my main door is facing away from the wind because I was having this problem where every time I would open my door and try and get in, dust would go everywhere, shit would go flying. So even though the morning sun will be on that door, at least it's away from the wind. And now my trunk is kind of over the concrete pad, so I won't have that dust flying up right beneath it. So I feel a little bit better, at least about the positioning. And Stacey and I have been kind of talking because like we can't sit outside and do a live stream. We can't do her van tour in this sort of wind. Hopefully we can do most of that inside her van. But it's just stuff to work through. Both of us don't really have to be anywhere until next week. But right now we're just kind of discussing what our plans are because she doesn't want to drive in the wind. And anyways, these are just van life problems, and this is what I'm up to, and that's why I haven't filmed a lot outside today. Well, I don't want to break anybody's heart, but this is Winston. Yeah, so these are his remains. I've had him on my shelf down here sitting with Winter, but I'm going to move everything up and down a little bit. I'm going to put him on my, I'm using this shelf differently now. Because I'm sitting in this seat and I'm putting my tablet elsewhere. So I'm using this differently. So I'm just going to rearrange the shelves. And that's after Stacey and I just got back from that walk. That was lovely. Met some neighbors. This is such a nice place. It's so cool that you can camp here for free and they have these great campsites. I'd say the only issue with this location is cell service. I have 2 bars of Verizon and a booster, so I'm fine. Stacey has T-Mobile. She has no service, as I had stated previously. Of course, she has Starlink, though, because she works. And then the other thing is the sites aren't level. So I carry levelers with me. Stacey also does. I hate having to use them, though. I try to avoid it at all costs. However, since I'm in a minivan and I'm nice and small, I was able to get on this level portion of this campsite. So all of the big rigs, I mean, you'll kind of see as, or you saw as we were walking around, that the sites aren't level, but that's kind of a pain. So no matter what rig you're in, even if you're in a minivan like me, I highly recommend carrying levelers because you just never know. I have wooden boards that I use for leveling and I keep them in my rooftop box. Oh my God. How did my solar flip up from the ground? Y'all, after that clip I just took, the wind picked up my 3-gallon water jug and blew it over and spilled it everywhere. I lost about 1/3 of the water in there. That's how crazy the wind is. I mean, it blew over 3 gallons of water. Insane. So I put everything away. Luckily, my power stations are doing good. I got plenty of solar today, despite the wind. Stacey came over for a few and we chatted for like 15 minutes and then we had to go back in our vans because the wind was taking us out. And it's absolutely ruining our plans, and it will require me to change my traveling because I can't stay here. The wind is supposed to persist throughout the week and I can't stay stuck in my van all week. So I'll probably be here for a couple more days and then head out. Stacey and I plan to go live twice this week. We plan to do the van tour, but it's gonna have to wait. I just don't think we'll be able to get it done. So we will do her tour this summer because she and I will spend a lot of time in Colorado this summer together. And I would still like to do a live stream on YouTube this week, weather permitting. So I guess we'll see what happens, but I am in the van for the rest of the evening. It's about 5:30, so I'm just gonna wrap up this video so I can get some stuff done. There's not a lot of exciting things going on. So thanks for hanging in there with me. I appreciate you guys. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.